Hi guys, it's me, Leeks. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here to talk to you all, but life has been a little bit crazy, hence why I'm looking like I'm looking. Welcome back to another episode of just that, Life with Leeks. And let me just, okay. So I decided I wanted to kind of like do a couple vlogs on kind of what I've been doing and dealing with, in the hopes that I don't know, maybe somebody could help me. I can help somebody else. We can help each other. So what's been going on is been dealing with the health of my parents here in the last couple of weeks. And it started like August 29th. Well, let me back up. Prior to that, I was the caregiver. I've been the caregiver of, look at that. That's ridiculous. The caregiver of my mom who has Parkinson's disease. And it's kind of been progressive since 2012 when she first moved with me. And it's been, kind of not sure if she has it, and okay, she does have it, and she's never taken medications in her life. So now at 70, she's 76. So now at in her 70s, now has to take this medication for these tremors and balance and all that. So it's been challenging for her. Then she has some issues with her eyes. So my parents live with me. And then my dad has been pretty much the primary caregiver. Or helped out tremendously with my mom, help her make sure she doesn't fall downstairs, baths, cleaning, meals, that kind of thing. Let's see, it was about July, I guess. We had the international, about July, I had to take over with the food shopping and the food prep and cooking and all that kinds of things. Because, I don't know if you know a lot about Parkinson's, but, and I urge you, with whatever you're dealing with for yourself or as a caregiver for someone else, to join a support group of sorts. I literally just did that. And I don't know why I didn't do it sooner, but just been rattled. So I just recently joined a support group on Facebook for Parkinson's, and it has been a wealth of information for me. More so with how others are dealing with medications, how I had no idea that there are two extreme things that can happen with the disease. And so anyway, I just urge people to go ahead and get in a support group so you can understand if the symptom is in fact that disease that's related to that disease or something else. So anyway, started with a support group and started taking over her, affairs so that I could ensure that she was getting the proper nutrition, the proper food, medications on time, all of those kinds of things that were not really being done to my liking. And then August, my children are homeschooled, if you don't know that, and this is their third year. So I was preparing, trying to get ready for the new school year for the two boys. So for many, in addition to that, most people's new year begins January 1st, but for me, the new year begins September 1st. So I was in crunch time, trying to get everything and everybody situated so that September 1st, I could have a routine and have an understanding of what everybody's needs were so I can take care of the most important thing for me. And so I was throwing a curveball. So August 29th, let me pause for a second. So what happened? August 29th, my father had an in-home nurse visit. So with their insurance, every year they get an annual in-home visit. my mom has been getting hers every year. So every year I'm like, when are you going to send a nurse for my dad? Why can't the nurse come to see both my parents at the same time? Well, we don't have them in there. Oh, well, someone's coming. Oh, don't worry, they're coming. Meanwhile, because I'm wrapped up in so many other things, it slipped my mind. And because he has not been unhealthy or any issues with him, it slipped my mind. It was back here, but I was like, I'm going to get to it. Well, year 2, here they come doing my mom's visit. And I'm like, wait a minute. You haven't come for my dad. When is someone going to come for my dad? Oh, it's coming. It's coming. I was done with that. So like about a week or so later, I called and insisted, you better get somebody out here to look at my father. It's been 2 years. No one has seen him. Okay, so they come. The nurse comes. At the end of the visit, they ask all the questions and do all the paperwork. At the end of the visit, she takes his blood pressure. His blood pressure is 255/126. Stroke level. So she's like, he needs to go to the emergency room right now. I'm like, what? So, long story short, get him to the hospital, and they put him in the ICU for 3 days. From there, he's moved to a regular room for another 3 days. Really. So, turns out with prolonged high blood pressure, you don't really feel any symptoms. The nausea, the lightheadedness. His coloring had been off, which is one of the things that was like back here, like, why is it that color? Or why is he looking like, and why is he, but so many other things were going on. I didn't make it a priority. So I urge you to don't let things that your gut is telling you are not right go by. Check them, because you never know. So creatinine levels were really high, and then they said that he had damage to his heart and, of course, damage to his kidneys. He was in stage 4 of kidney disease. He is.